Hey guys, happy Saturday. Welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. Let's get started right away and see what beautiful messages Spirit may have. Hopefully something that is uplifting and happy for today. All right, let's get going here. First card up is the Seven of Pentacles alongside the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so with the Seven of Pentacles next to the Ten of Pentacles, this is obviously about a lot of positive things coming in for you, specifically and especially around your moolah, your money, okay? You're going to be sitting pretty or handsome, looking like a very rich king over here, okay? And the days of feeling sad and ignored are going to become a thing of the past, guys, okay? There won't be any more looking back, all right? We're moving into this new time, this new space where things are beginning to feel easier. Things feel like they're moving smoother for us. Not as many wrenches being thrown into our situations. And hopefully you can see all the cards. I'm just going to tweak this a little bit. Okay. All right. So this layout is showing us somebody's going through something today regarding having to end something here with this masculine, it looks like. Actually, and you're ending something, a relationship with two people, it looks like. All right. So one of you, because you are the empaths, you are all empaths, and I am seeing that you're going through some type of conflict because you now understand, realize that you have to end something. I feel like possibly a relationship with, so some of you might be ending a relationship with your parents, it looks like. That's not good, guys. All right. That's a thing today. Listen, don't be so easily swayed by, what you're hearing and seeing on the cell phone, on the television, okay? Because you're being steered and guided, and excuse the expression, but you're being brainwashed into not really being able to be a very tough-skinned person. I don't want to sound like somebody's grandma out there, but when I was young, I was on my own. A month before I turned 18, I had a brand new car, worked my ass off. I left my parents' house. I was tough-skinned. I didn't run away from people every time they said something that I didn't like, okay? Which is looking like what's happening today. So don't be thin-skinned, all right? Learn how to problem solve. Learn how to have discussions and be strong about it. Don't just throw your family to the side because you didn't like, something they said rubbed you the wrong way. When I say separate from people, I'm talking about people who continually just keep sucking the life out of you by putting you down or constantly starting arguments with you or, just being very negative. They're very negative thinkers and you're trying to be positive and they suck that your positive energy away from you. All right, so let's move forward. I'm seeing a lot of happiness here with this Ace of Cups. And guys, if you want a reading, I do offer many readings, several readings, but I also have a $20 reading because I know the holidays are here and times are tough. So I offer that for you. If you want to see what my services are, you can click on the description below the video and email me. But so this is regarding a father and son. So I'm seeing a lot of family stuff the last couple of days. And I feel like it's because the holidays are here. And the holidays kind of mess with us, right? It messes with our relationships. People that we get to exclude from our lives and not think about sometimes for a good part of the year. All of a sudden when the holidays come, there they are, right? Because we have to sit at the table with them and, make conversation. So I'm seeing some kind of somebody went through a transformation, and I'm talking to you, and you've become very happy, you become very positive because of the fact that you did separate yourself from a lot of unhappy situations and soul suckers in your life. So you've made this transition, you're feeling yourself, you're feeling happy. All right. And I'm seeing some kind of movement with this father figure here. All right, so I don't know if this is somebody who maybe made amends with their father, or if this is going to happen for you in the near future. All right, somebody is bringing some balance in between you and this very intelligent masculine who is holding on to some kind of heartbreak. Okay, so this is someone in your life who you want to kind of guide, right? Because this person holds on to a lot of negativity, and somewhere in their life, somebody created a lot of hurt or something that has stayed with them. And you have to be understanding for people like this that, you know, are carrying some kind of pain and are having trouble releasing it. Okay, they just don't know how. You know, when you tell them, they'll never forget it. I mean, let's face it, the real hurtful stuff, guys, even if we give somebody forgiveness, it's not like we forget it, but we're able to release our own, you know, angry energies, or, you know, hurtful energies, whatever it is we're holding on to. But this person here is, you know, this is getting in the way of more than you even know with him. Okay, this is really affecting his life, and you are trying to bring spiritualism into his life, talking to him about spiritualism so that he can balance things out. And you're doing that because you are an Aquarius and you are the lighthouse right now, and people are going to flock to you, come to you, and, you know, ask you things now. I have people coming to me now that called me crazy for 10 years. Now they're calling me up on the phone, asking me about things. You know, did you hear about this? What's going on with that? Even my mom, you know, every time I see her, she's looking at the wrong channel, yet, you know, she'll still ask me, hey, what do you think of so-and-so doing this or doing that? And it's always something opposite of what this person is doing, because what I watch, and you guys should watch this too if you're interested in world events, or you're interested in what's going on, you know, even in the USA. Go in though on YouTube, you can find the congressional sessions. That's where you're getting the truth. You could see it with your own eyes and hear what is actually really going on, instead of hearing something else or the opposite, or, you know, somebody trying to twist things and make somebody else look bad. I mean, we see this all over the place, and it's very confusing. So I go to the horse's mouth. That's where you should go as well. All right. But I am seeing a new start here with this Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And they're showing you as the star. So guys, you can manifest something huge in right now. This is what I'm seeing. Singularly, you can start manifesting in unbelievable, insane things. Okay. And I'm seeing a lot of you are moving toward something right now. You're moving your focus. It looks like you're moving your focus toward some kind of project or something at work or something you're trying to accomplish. And it's not easy to fulfill this. You've already started working on this. You're working diligently on it, but there's some stuckness over here. But, you know, now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it has to do with the work scenario or the project you're working on. I think this stuckness has more to do with this feminine over here. All right, so she's feeling stuck because you're maybe spending a lot of time on a project or at work, or, you know, and this is the time of year where a lot of us have to bump up our hours, right? Because it's Christmas. And if you have a family and you have children, you know, the whole thing about gifts comes into play, you know, and I get it. It's not about the gifts, and, you know, we should focus on that, especially this year. But for children that are kind of used to, the whole Santa trip, it's not going to fly with them that Santa didn't show up. So I get that. I get that. So a lot of you working diligently, looks like a lot of you have families and children. You're also using your intuition on a feminine. I don't know if this is your person that you're with, but she's going through some kind of stuckness, some kind of feeling of missing something, or maybe not happy about something. I'm getting a lot of this the past few days, guys. So you're going to achieve something having to do with something you're manifesting, right? You're going to see this achievement, but there's a lot of chaos and stuff going on around this. It's not a cut and dry thing, right? I don't know. Something always gets in the way, but I see that this time is going to be different. This time you're going to see your justice with this manifestation. All right. So just figure whatever it is you've been trying to manifest over the years you just couldn't do it, right? It just never showed up for whatever reason. All right. I know what the reason is. It's what I tell you guys every day. You weren't in your power back then, and you are now. You're oh so powerful, Aquarius, all right? So now you're going to see your justice with this manifestation, all right? So this could be, the sky's the limit on this, guys. Go big. Go big. All right, let's see what else we have. All right, I have a feminine who is going through something today. I want to say that you might be more upset than you need to be. And I feel like this is a message for someone specific out there who needs to hear it, okay? There's other pieces to this puzzle that you're not aware of. You don't have all the information. So you're just seeing something. I feel this very deeply. I feel this in my bones. You're seeing something and imagining more. So you're adding on, you're piling on to something that looks like it's somebody's doing something not so good, or something is happening that's working against you, not in your favor. All right, but because you don't have all the information, you're over the top with this, and you're more upset. You're having a tower moment. This isn't even necessary for you. So try to chill out some, all right? Because this is going to, whatever this is, okay, is going to end up in your favor. It's going to be victorious. It's going to be a victory. And it's on top of the Justice card, okay? So no worries there. Chill out, relax. And let's see what else Spirit has today, guys. All right, I'm seeing love in the middle of this spread. And I'm also seeing somebody wants something from their lover, but they're not getting it. So they're feeling somewhat defensive, it looks like. And you verbalize this a few times. You've spoken to your person, and in hopes that things would change, or this person would give you something you're wanting. This is nothing like weird or crazy what you're asking for. It has to do with your emotions, how you're feeling, and it's all about love and happiness, your happiness. I am seeing you're going to have a breakthrough with this finally. This person is going to finally, make a change, or open up, or do something that you are asking them to do. And this is going to be it for you. You won't have to verbalize it again. Just when it happens, don't look for something else, which is, typically what we humans do. Be happy with that and move forward, okay? All right, I'm seeing some kind of strength here. With happiness, I'm seeing something, this is about something you're wanting, Aquas. I'm seeing you getting it. I'm seeing you celebrating, okay? Whatever this is, it requires you to take a little break, okay, and do some self-nurturing. Maybe take a little trip if you can. Take a little vacation, or take a 3 or 4 day weekend. You need a reprieve in order to feel refreshed, and get that clarity back that is needed for you to achieve whatever you're trying to achieve. I'm seeing you're going to achieve it. It's going to bring in a lot of happiness. You're going to achieve it through strength and manifestation. And then I'm seeing you celebrating, okay? Celebrating and understanding your strength, guys. Your strength. Aquarius is, you know, a very strong individual, all of you. And being an empath, you know, people tend to think you're weak because you're very empathetic and loving, giving, kind, especially if you're vibrating very high right now. You are a kind person. You are operating out of love and kindness. That sets you apart. That moves you into this fifth dimensional lifestyle we're moving into. People that don't understand it, that are used to 3D, that are not open to anything new, they're suspect of it, they're suspicious of you, or they just think you're a pushover and you can be taken advantage of, okay? So keeping this in mind, I see a decision has to be made with somebody who is very toxic here, some kind of toxicity, and this person, or they're going to bring in some kind of scenario very quickly that's going to create a burden for you. All right, so you are going to have to make a decision on them. Now, I think at one time, this decision is going to be difficult because maybe at one time you did care for this person, respect them, and think that they were different. Or they might just have this, you know, kind of fake, I want to say, utmost respect for you. Okay, but remember, this person's toxic. They cannot be trusted. So, you know, they may tell you what you want to hear. They're probably very, or can be very manipulative. So just keep that in mind and make the right decision. All right, my loves. So you're moving into a situation for some of you, where you need to start being careful. All right, you need to start being careful. You went through a period of time where you felt ignored and you weren't happy, and you just, you know, really wanted happiness in your life. You were, you know, trying to think like, well, what can I do to make myself happy? What scenario could happen to me that I'll be happy? And you've been going over this, and I'm seeing that you kind of rushed into something that you thought was going to make you happy, but actually this, I want to say it's a person, okay, a relationship with someone that disappointed you, or, you know, left you with mistrust for them. All right, you don't trust them. You gave them the trust. You gave everything to them on a platter, and they destroyed it by either lying to you or doing something behind the scenes, behind your back, that now you know you cannot trust this person. All right, so they're trying their best now to weasel their way back in. They're trying to give to you. They're being super nice to you. They might even offer you a gift of money, okay, to try to sway you. And that's going to be up to you. You know, for me, once I lose trust for someone, as long as it's legit that that person really did do the deed that made me lose trust in them, there's no going back. There's no going back for a second, you know, backstabbing for me. All right, maybe in the next lifetime. But yeah, I'm seeing somebody's getting clarity. Wow, that this person that you met is probably going to be perfect for you. All right, so there was an opportunity that shown itself to you. This was a potential partner. I don't know if somebody introduced you to this person or you met this person, but you're getting clarity that this is going to be something really good for you. And there's a lot of positive energy around you and this person, okay? On this side, I'm seeing a lot of positive, playful energy. You're getting clarity that this person's fun to be with, okay? They're making you laugh. They're quite funny, and fun to be around. Okay, they kind of make, you know, light of things, and it's not annoying though. It just really does make your life feel not to take life so seriously. It makes it feel lighter and happier and more joyous and carefree. All right, so over here on this side, I'm seeing some good news with this, good positive news next to this relationship. Okay, so this is a budding relationship, I feel, that is going to be very good for you both. Just like I always tell you guys, take your time and vet people coming into your life. All right, so I'm talking to a masculine. Somebody's very focused on you. In I don't know if it's a good way, but they're judging you. Now, I think there's some jealousy here because I'm seeing growth. I'm seeing you with this exponential growth, this Ace of Wands next to you. Like, people see a lot of positivity in you. When you talk, they hear it. The way you carry yourself, they feel it. They feel your positive energy whenever they're around you. And I see that you're always on the lookout for new opportunities, I want to say. Always on the lookout for something new opportunities. Yeah. But over here, I'm seeing something or someone very focused on you. It has to be a person who is being judgmental. So because of the vibe I got here, I want to say that this person is jealous, okay? And wishes they had what you have. And when they're around you, they can't help but like you. They like you, but that's why I'm saying there is jealousy here. Okay, so let's continue. Okay. So this is regarding, I want to say, a mother figure, a mom. Okay, and I feel like there's a lot of upset and stuckness around her. And it has to do with, I feel like it might have something to do with, well, this is what I'm picking up on, guys. All right, this is kind of sad. So I'm seeing this mom who is missing her son. Okay, I feel like maybe this is someone whose son passed on. And I'm seeing this card next to your son is very spiritual. Very spiritual. Okay? You know, there's a message here for you. If you're watching, your son is saying that you feel very stuck about his passing. All right? Now, the Hangman tells us that you're not really stuck. You can untie that ankle at any time and walk away. And that kind of is what he wants you to do. He's telling you that he is with spirit, and he's calm, he's serene, he's happy, he's joyous, and he doesn't want you to be living in this upset and feel stuck, because he's doing fine. He wants you to know he is fine, know that he is well, he is good, and that he loves you. This is the message, okay? I'm going to end on this message, guys. Yeah, this message kind of surprised me, and might be meant for some very special mothers out there. All right, so anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, and I hope that everybody has a fabulous weekend. And guys, if you're still with me, please don't forget to help me out with the channel. I truly appreciate it. I don't ask for money, but if you're still with me and you want to give back, you're enjoying the readings, hype the video, subscribe, like, and send hit the notification bell. All right, guys, see you tomorrow.